Welcome to the North Versailles Public Library. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to make flower art with recycled newspaper or just an old book or anything you'd like. So this is what you'll need. You'll need blue, green, and yellow construction paper, and you'll need your scissors, you'll need a glue stick, possibly markers depending on how creative you want to get with it, a pencil for drawing out the flowers. So let's get started. So I mentioned earlier that you're going to need green and yellow construction paper, but you didn't see it in my hand. That's because I already cut out what I needed. So for the flower art, you're going to need 3 stems, and you can cut them, you can make them look differently. Their leaves look kind of different, and I actually have 3 of them. Let me hold them up real quick. So these are my 3 stems that I drew. You can look them up online, how to make flower stems, or you can just print them off from somewhere. And I have 3 dots that are just 3 yellow dots out of construction paper for the inside of the flower, okay? So let's get started. So I have my ripped out pages from the novel that I'm using, and I drew myself a flower. And you can draw your own flower, anything you'd like. You can make a rose, you can do any of that. You can, if you need a pattern, on the internet, you could print out a flower and trace it. If you have trouble drawing it, that's totally fine. So I'm just going to cut these flowers out, and we are going to get on to the next step. So just give me a moment to cut these out. Got 1. Now we got 2, we got 1 more, and we're all set to go. And that's our 3rd one. So now what we're going to do, since we have our 3 flowers, we're going to take our stems, and I'm going to lay out my first stem, which looks like this, and I'm going to lay it out on the left side of my blue paper. I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to trace the back of the stem to make the back of it sticky, and I'm just going to stick it right on like that, okay? That's what that should look like. Now for the second one, I'm going to take my second stem, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Here's our second stem, and I'm going to do the 3rd. Now I'm going to stick on my flower things. You just want to place it right at the top of the stem where a flower would be. And I'm just going to glue on the back of the flower and stick it onto the blue, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing for the third one. My goal is to have the flowers not touched because I think they look better. Whoa. My bad. Sorry. I just think that they look better when they don't touch personally. So that's why I left some space. I'm gonna go get the stuff that I dropped. Okay. Sorry about that. So now we just have one more step left, and that's to add the yellow dots in the center of the flowers. Just gonna take your glue stick and go right in the center and make 3 dots right in the center of the flower. And you're just gonna put those dots right in the center of the flower. See? Okay, so this is how you make flower art with recycled paper from a novel, newspaper, anywhere. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching.